In my last two posts, I shared how I made a mega stupid mistake Easter Day way back in 1997, almost killing $30,000 worth of plants. This was at a Hindu monastery slash yoga retreat I lived at for 3 years in the mountains of Southern California. Our main source of income came from cultivating flowers. The monks had taken a vow of poverty, but were selling the daily blooms from our hibiscus-packed greenhouses to wealthy celebrities in Hollywood. Remember, the flowers we grew would end up at a Martha Stewart event or the Emmy and Oscar award ceremonies. And I almost killed them all. That Easter, I had the job of opening the greenhouse when the sun came out. But as I told you, it was a cold and cloudy day up until noon. So I thought it was fine to go watch the epic 3.5 hour film Ben-Hur. When I exited our barn-turned-movie theater, I found the sun shining. Running to the hothouses, I discovered I had been saved by my supervisor, Brother David, who had already opened up the doors and had the fans rumbling, with probably 10 minutes to spare before massive casualties. The next day, Brother David sat me down, along with the two other older volunteers who committed similar acts of negligence, for a talking to. I think it hurt him more than us. David never talked much. We considered him reclusive, which is saying a lot when you consider we all lived in a monastery already. I think he preferred dealing with plants, not people. So his words were brief but incisive. I remember he said something along the lines of, "The inner and the outer are reflections of each other. If your outer life is disorganized, then your mind is disorganized. Meditation isn't just when you're sitting cross-legged, it's all the time. It's all about being fully aware of what you are experiencing right now and what you are doing." Well, I can tell you, after that near-fatal Easter disaster, I started to take my work much more seriously. And whenever I had greenhouse duty, I spent the whole day in the greenhouses or around the greenhouses. I also started creating and implementing ways to improve the irrigation work I did, to not only get it done right, but to get it done better. Fast forward 2 years, and I've been transferred to the computer lab, where I was coding custom applications to manage all the logistics of growing and selling what eventually became hundreds of thousands of dollars of hibiscus. I went from not being able to handle a minimum wage job that required no math skills or literacy to what would probably have been a six-figure job, if they were paying me, that involved organizing 100 workers. So that's the story of how my 18-year-old self died on Easter Day and was resurrected, through the miracle of self-discipline, as a slightly more responsible and reliable person. P.S. Here's a photo of me, middle with hat, Brother David, left with yellow shirt, and the greenhouse gang from 1997.
Receive free audiobook and ebook copies of my speculative fiction when you subscribe to my Blazing Pinecone email newsletter at blazingpinecone.com/subscribe.